history scholars. I'm Miss Ziegler, the Time Machine teacher, and on this channel we're going to be talking about everything to get you ready for the AP World History exam. In this series, I'll be doing a document a day about World War I, and then we'll put them all together in a DBQ. So, if you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Let's get started looking at those documents. Okay, document number 3 says, in his book, Origins of the World War, Sidney Bradshaw Fay stated his position on the causes of World War I. All right, go ahead and pause this. You're looking for description, support, and explain. So document 3 says, nevertheless, a European war broke out. Why? Because in each country of Europe, political and military leaders did certain things to lead to mobilization of their army, and finally to the declaration of war of these leaders, failed to certain things which might have prevented the war. In this sense, all European countries in greater or lesser degree were responsible for the outbreak of World War I. So he's claiming that all European countries were responsible for this. Why? Because it says each country of Europe's political and military leaders did certain things that led to this. Okay, so he's blaming all of them. And once again, this would be a cause. You could say that he is blaming all European countries for World War I, or for the outbreak of World War I. That could be your description. Then we have to tie this with another document that talks about the outbreak. So you're going to have to kind of wait and see what other documents there would be. Now for this one, this is going to be a secondary document because it talks about how it's in a book. So I wouldn't do your explains for that because secondary documents are very difficult to do explains. So I would just hold on to this one and know that it has to do with the outbreak and that he's blaming all of them. So you'd say all are responsible. Okay. And then we'll see which one that goes with. Let's do document 4 on this video as well. So we're looking at document 4 and it says, this is an excerpt from The Century of Total War by Raymond Aron, Doubleday and Company, 1954. So once again, this is going to be a secondary document. It's written well after the fact. Go ahead and see if you can figure out describes and supports. Okay, welcome back. It says, the rise of Germany, whose supremacy France dreaded and whose nave menaced or threatened England, had created among England and France an alliance which claimed it was defensive in nature, but was denounced by German propaganda as an attempt of the encirclement of Germany. The two armed camps alarmed each other, and each grew heavy with multiplied incidents, which spread east with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, where Russia and Austria were advancing contradictory claims. So he's basically saying that this war happened before the assassination even started. Basically saying the rise of Germany, whose supremacy France dreaded and threatened England. So he's basically saying the rise of Germany was the cause of all of this, because France and England were both scared of that. And England and France had an alliance because of this, which claims that it was defensive in nature, but denounced by German propaganda as an attempt to encircle Germany. So basically he's saying Germany is saying that this alliance is because they're trying to overpower Germany. The two armed camps alarmed each other, and each grew heavy with multiplied incidents. And then he says, then it's going to spread when Archduke Ferdinand is shot, and Russia and Austria, before the Archduke is even shot, were already at contradictory claims. That means they didn't agree. So he's saying the cause happened even before the assassination, basically with countries who were rivals with each other. Or you could just say rivaled each other, right? With the trying to be the most powerful. So his cause is basically these countries were already not getting along. They were already trying to be better than the other. And then when the assassination happens, that's kind of the spark that just lights this fire that had already kind of started. Once again, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that now and tune in for document number 5.